Hello YouTube, it's Quintel Kirkwood again. How y'all doing out there? Listen, I got something to say. I need to get it off my chest, and I need y'all to listen to me because there have been a lot of people everywhere that have been asking me, hey, I got a problem with such and such, whether it's a person or an idea or an item, whatever the case may be. I see you, a person who was once negative, who's rise from the turmoil and actually learned how to be positive with what you do in your life. Now, can you somewhat help me out with doing that? I don't know how to get my self-esteem up. Well, here's what I have to say to those of you who are having that same problem. Three things that are very important in this life that we're living. Although I am still too young to understand everything, I am old enough to know between right and wrong and whether I want to succeed or whether I want to fail. The three things. First, you have to believe. If you don't have any belief in anything, failure will be with you day by day, second by second, year by year, as if it were your own name on your birth certificate or as if it were the very skin that is attached to you. You gotta have something you believe in, because if you have something to believe in, that is one of the things that you will fight for. Okay? There are a lot of people that I know, whether in my neighborhood or at school, they fight using these. 9 times out of 10, these are going to get you locked up, suspended, expelled from school, whatever the case may be. Okay? If you're going to fight, fight for something that actually means something. Fight for your family, fight for love. Don't fight for, I don't know, a piece of cocaine or a piece of money. Because money, all money is paper. Yes, it is beneficial to one's lifestyle, but, and I'll tell you myself, if I had a choice between protecting money and protecting my family, although, the government might see this as wrong and might want to arrest me for it, I would throw my money in the garbage in front of them and protect my family. See, you gotta have that type of mindset if you're gonna actually plan to succeed in life. Okay? So, the first one is believe. Even if it's religion, and even if you're not religious, still have something to fight for. Second, achieve. For example, and I'm coming from a fighter to another fighter, for those of you who are fighters that are watching. If you like fighting with these all the time, try and connect something that's actually positive that you might actually love to do that involves your fists. For example, boxing. Look at Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, Floyd Mayweather, Oscar De La Hoya, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. These are men, and I haven't read the bios about them, but let's say, for example, all they did in school was fight and get suspended because of fighting. At the end of the day, they turned their life around, and now they are world-renowned professional boxers, and actually getting paid for it. But the most important part is they're not getting in trouble. See, the more trouble you get in, the more failure comes closer and closer to you. Okay? There's an old saying by, I believe his name is Confucius. The quote is, "Before embarking on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves." Well, you might say, "Yo, Q, what does that mean? I don't even know who the guy is that you're talking about." Nonetheless, the quote, break it down for me a little bit. Well, it means if you try attacking somebody, or if you plan on getting back at somebody because they did something wrong to you or someone you love, And even if it's important or not important, whatever the case may be, you're going to have to understand that there are consequences for everybody. Okay? You fight someone at school, you get suspended. It doesn't matter if you started it or not. You, I don't know, do drugs or drink alcohol when you're not supposed to while you're in the armed forces, you're going to get kicked out. If you're drunk in public, you're going to get arrested for public intoxication. See, with every action comes a reaction. Cause and effect, not effect and cause. So, you need to think about what it is that you're doing and try and turn it for the positive. That's number 2, achieve. Number 3, succeed. That's basically the golden word that you need to focus on. Okay? I hashtag this all the time, and more than likely I might name this my album if I stay committed to it. Success is delicious. Repeat after me. Success is delicious. Okay? Make it so close to you that you can actually taste it, hence the word delicious. Whatever the case may be, succeed, succeed, succeed. Succeed in life, succeed in school. If you've got problems with your parents and they don't trust you because you've done something in your past that makes them not want to trust you, try and build that relationship back up, that trust back up, okay? See it as building blocks. Go from one step to another step to another step. Don't try and, boost it all the way up, because if you try and go too high, all you're going to do is crash even faster. Coming from a person who's done that, 5 years ago, I was getting F's in a row, first through sixth period, F, 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 F. Parents scolding me, telling me to make sure, I got my grades up and stuff like that. And yeah, I was having problems with them, but I can't put all the blame on them. I was, I wasn't listening to nobody. I was a knucklehead, dumb, doing stuff. And I know I'm still a youth. I probably sound like I'm a 71 or 81-year-old man talking to you like this, but the point is, mature, okay? If you can't change the past. Been there, done that, everybody knows that. You're human just like I am. But what you need to do is analyze what you got right now. And like I said, as long as you believe in it, fight for it. While you're fighting for it, know and say to yourself that you can do it. Once you say to yourself, I can, I will, I am, make sure that you succeed with it. Be committed to it. Don't just believe it and then say it, but don't do it. All three have to go together, okay? It's just like a chain. Everything links together. Okay? Whatever the case may be, just make sure you do those three things, because if you're not, you're failing at life. Honestly. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. I'm not going to beat around the mulberry bush. If you fail to do those three things, meet up to the task, you are failing at life. And if you're failing at life, take a fork out of your cabinet or your drawer and stick it in yourself, because you're done. Not to sound, too harsh on you guys, but I'm just giving you the cold hard truth. Coming from a person who's been there, done that, I know all about that, lived it, still living it now, and now I'm trying to share my successes with all of you and trying to convince you that, hey, we can make it. There are a lot of people all over the globe who criticize our generation. I've heard it myself with my own two ears. And to be honest with you, I don't like what I hear, but I have to deal with it. Why? Because there are many other people that are the same age as me that refuse to listen to messages like this, and who say to themselves, I want to do this, I want to do that, I refuse to change, and if I chose to change, I don't know how because nobody's going to help you. No. There are people, I myself am one of them. There are people that are willing to help you, okay? All you have to do is speak up and let them know. If you don't speak up, they're not going to know. You never know what goes on behind closed doors. So what you need to do is break the barrier, let somebody know, so they, talk with them. Don't let nothing get too extreme. Don't bottle up the anger. Been there, done that. I've, been in situations where I've been so angry to the point where I felt that someone said good morning to me or hello Quintel, how are you? They'll make me reach that limit in which I just want to fire off on somebody. And what did that do in the end? Get me in trouble. That was 4 words. I threw up 3 fingers, but anyways, I know. That's the homie. Speaking of which, come here, bro. Come here. Holla at the homie real quick. Me and him are collaborating on a song together. You can come in it too. I got another friend to invite you. Don't throw up no gang signs or nothing like that, man. This is a video about positivity, man. This is my boy Barry. Okay. Bodyguard. See, we all, and look, I'm gonna tell it to you just like this. Family is important, okay? You gotta have, and not only just have, make sure that you know that these people are gonna support you. Like, for example, I've had very important people in my life that have exclaimed to me over and over, I got your back, anytime you need something, I can help you. Do this, do that. A year later, I try and go to them for help when I'm at my lowest. Oh, I can't do nothing for you. I got this and that I need to do. I'm independent. I ain't got no time to be worrying about other people's problems. Well, those people, and here's the ones you gotta watch out for. The snakes in the grass. There are a lot of people in my life that are like that. And sad to say, some of them happen to be my own blood. I won't name those names, due to confidentiality, but these are people who have told me in my face that I will never be able to accomplish these 3 things. When it comes to those 3 things, my name is not written in the dictionary next to neither one of them. And that made me pretty upset. Because how are you supposed to be, the title that you have, you claim that you've earned it, the positive title that you have, and yet these are the actions that you are committing against people that have the same persona as you do, or at least people like me that thought that had the same persona as you did. In my opinion, that's ridiculous. But anyways, believe, achieve, succeed, have willpower, and with that willpower, have action. As long as you are doing those things, nobody and nothing will stop you. All barricades will be knocked down, the chains will be unlinked, the doors will open, and you will be able to walk freely in the path of success. Alright? I got some things to do. I can't be on this video all day, although I would love to because I care about the community, but we all have work to do. I have to work on those 3 things. So, with that being said, have a good day. Many blessings to you. Remember, always believe, achieve, succeed, and everything in the words of Kendrick Lamar, we gonna be alright. Alright? This is Q.N.K Kirkwood, and I'm out. Peace to you, many blessings.